Hello and welcome to BISP Solution. We are going to start a session about the cash management and Oracle Fusion Finance Cloud. So, in these sessions, we are going to see how to manually reconcile an automatic reconciliation between the bank statement and the statement lines and the Oracle Fusions. And we also going to cover the with manual external transactions and man automatic external transactions, and then you are all going to see the ad hoc payments as well. So uh, what do you mean by cash management? The first thing, so in this it is a key module, you can say, in Oracle Fusion, which helps the organization efficiently manage their cash position as bank accounts and cash forecasting. So the this cash management provides a real-time visibility into our cash flows, and it also enhances the reconciliation process that improves our decision making for financial operations. So this is mean by the cash management, and many of us is already know about this. Okay, so now the next thing is, what is the key features of this cash management in Oracle Fusion? So the first key feature is bank account management. It means that we are going to centralize the bank accounts in with across different business units. Then we can define the bank payments, we can define the bank accounts for payments, receipts and transfers as well. Then we can configure security access to ensure that we can control the bank control over bank accounts. Then comes the integration. It means integration with other modules, like we can track outgoing payments in the accounts payable, or we can enhance finance control, that is a treasury and risk management. And what is we can see the ensures that it will provide accurate financial reporting, that in the GL modules, and we can manage the incoming funds as well in the accounts receivable modules. Okay, so now the other key features of cash management is cash positioning and forecasting. When we do the when it helps in the real time visibility in cash flows, it will visible a cash balances across many accounts. Okay, and then we can predict the future cash flows by using the historical data and the current available data. And we can forecast, we can generate the cash forecast like accounts payables or accounts receivables, and with the external sources, as you all know that. Then comes the then comes transactions and transfers. It means we can manually cash transactions, or we can automatically cash transfers as fund transfers and deposits. Okay, we can perform intercompany cash transfers between the business units, if a business units is, yes, of course, it is a regular practices that we can transfer intercom we can perform intercompany cash transfers. Okay, we can monitor sweep accounts and cash pools for effective liquidity management as well. Okay, and we can processing and reconciliation. So this is the core of cash management, where we can reconcile and process bank statement. It means that with some formats, we can automatically import the bank statements into the application, and then we can reconcile with the transaction lines that we have already done in the AP and AR modules, or the fixed assets. Okay, we can auto reconcile, doing with the matching rules for transactions. And we can handle manual adjustment if it was unmatched transaction. Suppose when we are reconciling automatically and certain transactions is not reconciled, then we can go and reconcile automatically. Okay, so this is the key features of cash management process. Okay, so now the is what is the benefit of cash management. What is the benefit of the cash management? First is that real time. So in the cash management we can visible informed decision making in the real time basis, that what is the position and what is the visibility information is available when we do the transactions. Okay, then it comes the improved, it also improve the cash forecasting with accurate data. Suppose we want to see a cash position at a particular time at a particular date, then we will be able to see the cash forecasting. Okay, it helps improving the cash forecasting. Then comes automation. So when we do the automated reconciliation, it reduces the manual errors, while we are going to see when we do the manual reconciliation, we will do the mapping sort of thing. So it reduce the manual errors. Okay, enhance it improves enhanced compliance auditability for financial operations. So it gives the more clarity of the financial statements available to us, and it gives the financial position of a it also provide the financial position uh, of an organization. Okay, so this is the benefits of cash this is the benefits of cash management. So we will go and see how the cash management will work. Okay, so suppose it's given here is the bank statement that is available, and here is the transaction statement that is available in the application. So if suppose I have given the serial number, let's give serial number or the reference number, we can say. Okay, so here is the reference number 123. The amount is suppose randomly taken, and here it is taken as receivables. Okay, receivables, and let's take any more, and serial number is okay. So now here the bank statements, when we uploaded bank statements or we create the manual bank statement, it also gives us the same thing. Okay, here, and it gives another. So now here when we go and do the manual reconciliation in the system. Okay, when we do the manually reconciliation in the system, we have to match one by one, like suppose this and this match and this match, so it will give us the reconcile. And only one bank statement is not match, it means that we have not entered any transaction in the system, or suppose or we have just received some any previous, so we have to reconcile this. So it can be done manually, or it can give us the automatically as well. So this is how the reconciliation to be done in this application. Okay, so now we will go and see on the application how it is to be done. Okay, so this is our application. Okay, so first we have to assign the roles. Okay, so first we have to assign the role, the cash manager role. Okay, so to give the access of the bank statement reconciliation, we have to assign the role, that is the cash manager first. Okay, so how it will be go assign. I Yes, we can go here under the tools, security console, Okay, sorry. We go to the security console and we add the user. So just I'm thinking of a random person here. Here is the cash manager. It is already provided. So when we do the cash manager and perform the LDAP process, we'll get the cash manager assigned to this user, and we can access to bank statement reconciliation. So here you can see that we can access to bank statement reconciliation. Here you will go, let's close this, and under the cash management heading, this is the cash management, and here you can see bank statements reconciliation. Before that you will only able to see the cash balances. Okay, so here we will see the bank statements reconciliation. Okay, so after that bank statement reconciliation, we will go and create some bank transaction codes. Okay, so bank transaction codes, our next topic is bank transaction codes. What is bank transaction codes? Bank transaction codes are those codes that we will provide for a particular process. Here that the term can be used when we created the transaction line or statement, bank statement. We have to give the codes. The bank transaction codes can be any, like the payment or receiving or fee or penalty. It can be like this, so we can easily be track the statement when we do the reconciliation. Okay, so we'll go how we will create this. So we'll go to a project. So here we will go to a project, and we will search transaction codes. Transaction codes. So here we will go and see manage bank statement transaction code. So it is a mandatory one, and now we have to create one. So when we click this manage bank transaction codes, you will see that various sort of bank transaction codes are already created. Okay, so now we'll go and create a new bank statement code, and a bank transaction code we have to provide any number, so we will give a unique number. The description is, we will give the description, we will give the payment, and the transaction type. What is the transaction type we will want to give? We can give the transaction type, and we click save and close. Now here you can see your transaction code has been created. So when we go and create this transaction, okay, so now here before we move forward, we will go and see the bank reconciliation, that where we will go and do the transaction. So again, from the navigation under the head of cash management, we go to the bank statement and reconciliation, and we click on the task list, and here you can see it gives the following options, like the bank statements, reconciliation, external cash transaction, accounting, and reporting. So we will go and see first manual reconciliation, that how it is look when we do the manual reconciliation. Okay, so now here you can see, Suppose I select the bank KFC Bank Noida and search it down. Here you can see two system transactions that is recorded in the system transaction via accounts receivable, accounts payable, like creating the invoice or creating the receipts or etc. debit note, credit. All the transactions that we create in the system transactions is available here. Okay. Is available here. So now we want to create the so here you can search it and you will see there is no bank statement lines is available. Why? Because we have to upload the bank statement via spreadsheets, or we have to just have to create the bank statement. So we have, for this we go and create the bank statement. Okay, so now here you can see on when you will see on the system transaction part, here you will see the amount is in negative signs. All whatever amount is given in the negative sign, it means that this sign is of payables that we have paid. That means it is a cash outflows. And any amount you'll see in the positive sign, or there will be no sign as we can see, then it means the amount is of cash inflows. Okay, so this is how you can read the system transactions in the bank statement and reconciliation option. Okay, here you can see the unreconciled one, because these transactions are unreconciled. So we will create some transaction. Let's open up duplicate one. We will create some 2 or 3 transactions in a bank statement, and then we can see that how it will be cost. Okay, so here we will go. So here we will go and choose the option create bank statement. Okay, so now we will create a bank statement. We will select the bank KFC. Okay, so our period start. So we can see here I will select only the we just choose some variables that is from the July. So okay, we will select the July information. Okay, we'll just choose the July information. So here we can select and period, and it can be taken it as any. Statement ID, we have to provide the statement ID, so we'll just randomly choose the statement. Okay, so now here we will go and create the statement lines. Here you can see the balance is available, opening or closing. When you record or when you create a statement in a real instance, you will be able to add this here. Okay, now here we go and see on the statement lines. Now click on add to add the statement lines in the bank. Booking date. Okay, so what is the booking date? First booking date we are going to create 11th of July 2024. Okay, so 11th of July 2024. So the dates can be vary, but right now we will the only things is are available here, so we will just choose the same date. But when you are creating the bank statement line, you will take the booking date as mentioned in your bank statement. Okay, reconciliation reference number we can give if we want 2782. Now here's the transaction code. Now here is the transaction code we will take that we have created. Okay, so there is many transaction codes are available. let's select a transaction code. Here is a transaction code that we have created, 01234. The flow of indicator. So what do you mean by the flow of indicator? Flow of indicator means when you use the credit option, because when you want to record the so when you want to record the so when we use the when we create this bank statement lines, we use the flow of indicator. It means that we are paying the amount. Okay, so it automatically less your amount. If we use here, we are not going to use any sign, positive sign or negative sign. That's why the flow of indicator use. When we are receiving any amount, we've put this as a credit that is recorded in the bank statement accounts, and when we are paying to any particular, then we use the debit amount. So it means that we have to see the bank statement. The amount is on credit side, then we use the credit indicator, or otherwise we use the a debit indicator. So right now we are using the debit as a paying amount. Okay, and what is the amount is 3000. Okay, so now, and we click create another. We will create 3 or 4. Now take some another date, 16th of July 2024. 16th July 2024. Just give the reference number to 1. The transaction, as we have already created, it is a debit one, and the amount is 20,000. Okay, now we create some receipt as well of that dates. Okay, we have available of one. We are just creating one. Booking date is 15th July 2024. Reconciliation reference number, we'll just copy paste it. Okay, and now we haven't created any transaction code, so we will just choose another transaction code if it is available that we have received. Okay, okay, we'll choose this definition, and it is a credit one. And what is the amount? It is 1,10,000. So I have choose this. Now we click on OK. So these three we have created. When you click on save and close, it gives you that you haven't recorded the opening balance or closing balance. Okay, so you can see the warning here. It is showing the opening balance that includes the statement line credits and debit doesn't equal to the closing balance. So it means that of course when we are having any actual bank statement, there is a balance of opening and closing, so it can be created. Click on OK and move ahead. Okay, now you go and see on the manual reconciliation and choose a bank statement that we have just created. Yeah, just search it down. Here you can see that the bank statement lines are available here. Here the bank statement lines are available. So now we can reconcile it. So for manual reconciliation, we will just check this one and check this one, and on below you will just select reconcile. So here you can see amount difference exceeds manual amount tolerance. Okay, we have just selected the wrong, so we will go and create another. Okay, okay, so let's test this. Okay, let's test this. 3,02782, and 2782. Okay, and we reconcile this. Here you can see there is no differences. When you go to the reconciled option, search it. Here you can see it gives you the a reconciliation that has been done it. Okay, so it creates the group ones. Some of the groups are created early of when I am doing the transaction. Okay, go to the unreconciled option. Okay, so just go to the reconciled option again and choose the date. Okay, you can search it. So here is the date that we have just reconciled it. Okay, so when we so this is how the manual reconciliation has been done in the system. Okay, if you go and select this, okay, suppose I'm going to select again, we go to the manual reconciliation and we'll search it. Okay, sorry, and we search onto the reconciled. We search it on reconciliation. Now we'll just go. Okay, here we go. If mistakenly we have just reconciled it, we can unreconcile as well. So this is how the manual reconciliation has been done. So now there is another part of manual reconciliation related to the, so we have done the manual reconciliation, and we have another part of external cash transaction, that is manual. Automatic reconciliation and external cash transaction, that is auto reconciliation, that is how it is generate automatic, we will see later. So first we will do this transaction. Okay, okay, so what do you mean by the external cash transaction? External cash transactions are those transactions that we don't record in the system transaction. Okay, that has been charged in a bank statement, like bank charges, bank interest, certain penalties, any external transaction that is comes in the bank statement is known as external transaction. So it external transaction done through the two ways, manually and it generate assist automatically. So in the manually we will create the we create the system transactions, then we create the payments, and then we can reconcile it manually. But in automatic the external transaction is comes in the bank statements, but we have to create in the system transaction. Okay, so this is the difference. Here in manually we have to create, in automatic and we have to create in the system application or the system transaction, but in the bank statement is available. Okay, so we have to create in this three too. So how we will do the external cash transaction manually? So we will see here. Again we will go to the navigation. Here you will go clear on the task list. Here you can see external cash transaction. Okay, so click on manage transactions, and we have to create the manage transaction from here. external cash transactions. Now we'll go and create. Okay, so the option is not available here, so we'll go and create a generate cash transaction from here. So the option is not available right now here. We will see this topic later. So we will just leave as a pending. So just we will leave as a pending this. Now we will go and create some remittance. Okay, we will see the remittance transaction. Remittance receipt. So what do you mean by remittance receipt? Suppose we receive information from them to perform BSR, okay, from both them. Now suppose if we remit that we have to perform or update it to the system, so we get the remit payments together the reflected. How will do the remittance? Then we'll go and see the remittance. Okay, so here in the trust, first we will go and create a remittance receipt. So under the receivable, first we will go and create a receipt. Here we'll select, and you can see here is the create remittance receipt batch. So you go to the recipient receipt remittance batch and select your thing. You choose the business unit, choose the receipt class first. First, so select remittance bank. So there is any some errors are doing, so we will continue in the next. And thank you for joining this session, and we will continue from here, from the recipient remittance receipt. So we have completed the manual reconciliation, bank transaction codes, cash manager, assign rule, LDAP, overview. What is the overview of what is the features and the benefits of cash management. So thank you for joining this session, and we'll continue in the later session. So thank you.